What's going on, good people? What's the deal? How y'all
doing? What's the deal?
Yo, we here and we are excited, man. I'm excited about this actual post, man. This show, this podcast, this all of these things, man. Listen, man, it's your boy Isaiah in the building. What's up? What's up?
Yes, sir. And it's your boy Stace. You already know, man. What's the deal?
Yeah, man. Listen, welcome to the Most Definitely Podcast. Listen, here we talk about life, Christ, and everything encouraging. And, man, today's show, man, is going to be awesome, man. Today's podcast, is going to be big, man. So, like we always start, man, with our weeks, man, how things has been going. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tackle it first this time, bro. I'm going to tackle it first this time.
All right. Take the bull by the horns then. Right. What's the deal?
Yo, man, this week has been big, bro, for your boy, man. I'm overly excited, man, you know, about what God has been doing, man. Like, he really, man, been showing up and doing some big things, man. And, you know what, bro, man, I'm actually looking forward, man, to, you know what I'm saying, sharing, man, this week what's been going on, man. So for me, bro, man, this week, man, it's been on the up, man. It's been on the up, you know what I'm saying? Because there's been a lot of things that's been down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been sitting down because my heels have been on the...
Yeah. That fasciitis.
The fasciitis has been hurting me, bro.
It killed you.
But man, yeah, but that's something that you know, I am excited about it because you know, I get some time to actually sit back, relax, and just really, you know, enjoy like games, man. And then I've been able to read and study. You know, been in some big prayer.
Seen you in the booth too.
And been in the booth, man.
Seen you in the booth, man.
Been in the booth,
getting
it
in. And it was fire, by the way.
Yeah,
fire, straight flames, bro. I'm not even lying, bro.
It was good, man.
It was a vibe. It was a vibe.
Man, I was excited because it's been like almost 2 months, man. I'll say like 2 months to where I really, man, been able to get into the booth and really feel it, man. Like, because I can write, you know, but, you know, I want to get into the mode of just feeling it and just, you know what I'm saying, being in the groove of it and stuff like that. So,
which is crazy. I'm so used to you freestyling.
Yeah.
I'm not used to you writing like that, but it was dope.
You know what I'm saying?
It was dope, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, like, the way that you rhyme is different when you freestyle than when you actually write.
You're right, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? It's unorthodox in a really dope, concise way. I don't even know how to explain it. I like it, though, bro.
That's good, bro.
It was nice. It was nice.
Hey, and
got to give you your flowers right now.
Hey, man, okay.
While you still here.
Let me go ahead and throw these on there then. Let me throw these on there.
There you go.
Hey, but yeah, man, so yeah, that's been big, man. So, you know, like, so that too, like back with music and doing that this week has been something exciting.
Okay.
And man, just been spending a lot of time, man, just, you know, just really, man, focusing, man. I mean, really been building my mental strength, man, lately, man. Just really trying to work my mental, you know, work that mental muscle out, man, and just, you know, do different processes and stuff like that. So, you know, but this week, man, has been something that has been real big, you know what I'm saying, in my life, man. But that's pretty much it, man. Just mental strength, working that out, and you know what I'm saying, every single day, man, just praying and seeking the face of the Lord, trying to find out what God want me to do for that day. You know, that's just a daily thing for me.
You know, for sure.
But yeah, man, wife is good, man. You know what I'm saying, she's took a couple days off of work, so, you know, we kind of chilled the other night.
Good deal.
And did that, and you know, chilled out and stuff like that. Watched some movies with the wife and stuff.
There you go. Yep,
so we did that.
Okay, right on.
And so yeah, man, you know what I'm saying. But and now, so like since I've been off of work, of course, I've been off for about, you know, almost a month, and I got like another 2 weeks. It just depends on how my, you know, my healing goes with my feet.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying. But that's been it though, man. Just really relaxing and been just enjoying time to sit down and just enjoy. You know what I'm saying. Just not having to work, and you know what I'm saying, all of those things has been something that's been good.
Nice.
Yeah, that's man. Connected with
lucky, man.
Oh, and also connected with another brother in the faith. You know, his name is Sylvester. If you watching, bro, what's the deal?
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was dope. That was dope.
Yo, and he came through. He cut our grass, and you know what I'm saying. Big shout out to him, man, because he came through and got it done. So man, yeah, that's been a week though, man, and you know what I'm saying? Those are all the good things that's been happening, and also the times of stretching. But, you know, other than that, man, all is well and good, man. What about you, bro? What about you, man?
That's what's up, man. Right on. Man, it's been a good week. It's been a good week. I mean, the theme of my last 2 or 3 weeks has been grinding, and that has not stopped whatsoever. You feel me? Got up at 3 this morning, just like I have been doing. So that's continuing. I actually might start getting up earlier. I told you that, which is just mind-boggling for a lot of people.
To get up that much earlier?
Yeah, to get up, at 2:30, 3 o'clock. It can be stressful. If you don't have the right mindset to going into it, you feel me?
Yeah.
But all that being said, this week has been pretty cool because this past weekend on Saturday I actually got some time to stay at the house. Now I wasn't really chilling at the house, you feel me? So the work didn't necessarily stop, but it was cool because I got to do some work around the house.
That's good.
You know what I mean? And normally I'm always away from the crib. You feel me? So I got to finally got to cut the grass. You know what I mean? So I weeded the grass, cut the grass. My boy was there with me the whole time. His mom and so my wife and my daughter was actually gone. They was doing some errands and making some store runs and stuff. So me and my 2-year-old stayed back and. He act like he was helping me mow the grass, so that was cool.
Oh man, that's cool.
You feel me? Yeah, so we had a little bit of time there, and then what else did I do? I cleaned my grill, so that was pretty cool. I just got a new grill.
On a truck?
No, a barbecue grill.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about the truck. I'm gonna say, dang, Stace out here getting it.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's coming this weekend.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I want to polish her up.
Okay.
But so I cleaned my grill. That was pretty cool. I got it from my pops. They actually moved all the way to Texas. So yeah, he gave me his grill. They hadn't had it for too long, but I went ahead and cleaned it up, man. So that's it's looking all nice and shiny. You feel me?
Yeah,
so
bro.
It's pretty dope.
You throw some on there yet?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So my buddy Josh and his wife actually just moved. Everybody moving. So she is actually a traveling nurse now, and they moved from here to Oregon for the next 3 months, I believe. So they'll be there, and she's a traveling nurse. They'll be doing that there. And before they left this Monday, on Sunday, I actually threw some chicken breasts on the grill.
Oh dang!
Yeah,
that's what's up, bro.
Oh, that's my favorite thing to cook. Well, no lies. Chicken breast is fire. My favorite thing to cook on the grill though is steak.
What? Steak. Oh man,
bro.
Dang, bro.
Heat.
That's what's up, man. Like,
yeah.
So do you when you cook your chicken breast, is it still like like tender? Because when I cook mine, for some reason, bro, mine's never come out where it's like moist.
I'll tell you why.
Man.
I'll tell you why.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you why. It's because we black. Hey, I'm telling you why. Listen. I'm telling you, black people tend to overcook a lot of chicken because we don't want no type of moisture because we might mistake that for blood.
For some type of blood.
You might mistake that. I'm telling you.
Don't need no E. coli, man.
I'm telling you. That's what it is. You feel what I'm saying? My grandma and my mom's always do the same exact thing. I'm like, Grandma, it's done. She's like, well, you better leave that in there. I'm like, okay. You want some extra crispy, crunchy chicken?
Yeah.
And then you go to churches and you go to churches or you go to KFC or whatever and you love the chicken.
Yeah.
You don't question them.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But you want yours to look like a burnt piece of crisp.
He's off the chain.
I'm just saying, man. I grew up with it, so I know the deal. But I learned the lesson. You feel me? So I'm starting to make sure, I keep one of the thermometers handy.
Okay.
You feel me? So when it come off, you can make sure that it's not unhealthy for you.
Yeah.
But it's juicy.
It's good. You know what I'm saying? It's still cooked and everything is solid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're not getting salmonella. You won't get salmonella. That's a PSA for all the black people out there when it comes to chicken. You can cook the chicken a little bit less.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like when I was cooking mine, bro, I was cooking it thoroughly, and I'll bring it back in
thoroughly.
And bro, it was literally, man, completely well done. Where it was actually you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't no moisture in there. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
I heard you can wrap it in tinfoil and actually cook it like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Frying it?
Well, no. Oh, I thought you said on the grill. My bad.
Yeah. Okay, I thought we were talking about two different things. Yeah. So on the grill, you can do that too.
Yeah.
And then it'll allow it to keep the juices in there. I don't know if you overcook it, if it still dries it out or what. But I don't like my chicken tough. Even if I can still taste some juices, but it's still tough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it gotta be able where you can bite into it and still enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know, to me, it's like when you go and get the fajitas at Chili's or places like that, to where it's still juicy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Saying? That's what I want. So.
You can cut straight through it. You don't have to. You don't have to get you don't have to saw through that mug.
Right, exactly, bro. Using all them biceps and triceps.
Hey, most definitely, man.
Nah, I feel you. But no, other than that, bro. So we did that Sunday. Watched the game. Barely eked out a win versus who were we playing? Who did we play? The Packers.
The Packers, yeah.
Without Aaron Rodgers, so that was kind of disappointing.
Bro, with 13, what was it? 13?
Like 13-7.
Bro, like that was a weird game.
Even when we win, bro, it's like, really?
I know, right?
You can't even get excited. You feel me?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So that was kind of after that, I went and actually spent some time with my old pastor. Me and my buddy went and spent some time with my old pastor.
That's what's up.
So yeah, I mean that was super cool. Got to see his new place.
Like just chill, or like was there any type of?
Pretty much, yeah. We just relaxed, bro. Chilled. Going back to the Christian Liberties, we had cigars.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we like the real cigars, not like the Black and Milds or nothing like that. So it was dope though. It was real chill. We were just talking through some things, theology. We were talking through a lot of things actually. Some deep conversations too. So that was real cool. And then got home at a decent time to be able to get up and get to work at a decent time on Monday. You feel me? So still got up at 4, even though I didn't get home till about 10:30.
Wow.
Something like that. So I still got up at 4, did my thing, got my chest workout in. So
that's big.
Everything's been good, man. I'm super happy with my consistency right now when it comes to working out and eating right.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what's up, man.
I'm telling you.
Shout out to Stacy, man, with the consistency popping off, man.
Bro, yeah,
because it's difficult to stay. He said, "I tried." There it is, bro.
I tried.
Yo, it is a dedication though to stay consistent with what you do, because there's things that could come in the way that always, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it's more. It could be more, more important than actually going to go do that at the time, but just continuing to stay consistent, and even on those difficult times, man. So
you know what, I hear a lot about people talking about habits and things like that, and I used to think, oh, that's bull crap. You know what I mean? Like that's not really a real thing. People just use that as a talking point.
Yeah.
That's real, bro.
It is, man.
I'm telling you, like, it was a habit for me to get up and hit the snooze button and get back in the bed and, tell myself, oh, I'll get up in 30 minutes, and then you wake up 3 hours later. It was a habit for me to do that. My body was used to it. Wow. Now it's literally a habit. I can't stand up out of bed, turn my alarm clock off, and then go get back in the bed. It's not a habit no more.
Wow.
I have to grab my clothes that's sitting right there and start putting them on.
Man, that's
no matter how I feel. This has nothing to do with my feelings. These are facts. This is what I need to get done with today. And I got up at the time I said I wanted to. It's time to make it happen.
And kept it getting it.
Bro, it's not even a conversation I'm having with myself anymore. It's like a it's an instinct now.
It's instinct. You know what I mean? That's big. Because those that's listening, that's kind of like what our actual topic is on today. We're going to be talking about is red light, green light, and I love the fact you brought that up. Listen, we're going to run this right quick, and you know what I'm saying, we're going to be right back after this.
Oh, yeah. Attention, brothers and sisters. Listen, my name is Stace, and I'm here to present to you with the new official sponsor for the podcast, Royal Temple Nutrition. You heard it, Royal Temple Nutrition. Listen, Royal Temple is a fitness movement, okay? And it's designed to get the kingdom more active and more balanced from the inside to the outside. Here at Royal Temple, we push physical fitness as well as spiritual fitness, giving tips, tricks, strategies, and a lot of motivation to help you accomplish your fitness goals, your health goals, and your overall goals in your day-to-day life. So if you know this is something that you're in need of, this is something that you're lacking, you need that get up and go. You need something in your face every day to say, hey guys, we can do it. Please don't hesitate to like and follow our Facebook page. That is exactly what we give you every single day. And it is non-stop encouragement and life hacks to getting to your goals and getting them accomplished to your satisfaction, okay? And once you do, shoot us a message on Facebook and we will send you one of our new Royal Temple Nutrition Shaker bottles for 50% off. 100% no lie, okay? And all that being said, guys, listen, I love you guys. This is Stace again here with Royal Temple Nutrition, where we honor the fact that our temples are the temples for the Holy Spirit. Join the movement now and enjoy the podcast, all right? Love you guys. Stay up.
There is no credit in loving those who love you. You know, in other words, he's saying that people who don't honor and love God, they do the same things, you know? So there's no credit in that. So how is that being like God? Jesus is talking about something powerful here. He's talking about giving and not hoping for anything in return. Now I want to pause there for a minute because, you know, this week I've been trying to imitate that. I've been trying to understand what it means to give and hope for nothing in return. And I believe that this world has processed our minds in giving, you know, and receiving. We even talk about the parable of sowing and reaping what you sow. But Jesus is showing us a part of God that, you know, he's revealing to us, you know, God's nature. You know, as we study this text and read it, we can see the nature of.
Join me every Wednesday night on YouTube for another powerful In the Word message. Most definitely.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? We back in the place, man, to be, man. And listen,
Yes, sir.
man. Hey, we was talking about some good stuff before we actually went to the podcast break there, man. And like actually, this podcast we're gonna be talking about red light, green light. And Stace brought up something that was real powerful before we actually like went into the break. He was talking about the fact of being consistent and how now his habits, you know what I'm saying, are no longer habits. It's now a lifestyle, and he's used to it. So. You know what I'm saying? Stace, yo, you want to throw that drum roll on there, bro?
Okay, all right. That's the blue one, right?
Yeah.
All right. That's the only one I remember.
All right, here we go. Like y'all know, we said it was going to be red light, green light is the title of this podcast.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, so, this topic was big, man. I was thinking about it when we was talking the other day. And, man, what was so crazy about it is that, you know, we understand and know that, like, and I'll let Stace explain it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's, like, really, really powerful, man, to, you know, this topic, man. Like, bro, man, what, like, how we rocking with this one, bro?
So, yeah, the whole purpose behind the title, red light, green light, is it's supposed to be basically taken from the stoplight. You feel me? So, what we mean by red light, green light is we wanted to talk about energy and having a lot of energy in whatever it is that you're going for, right? But at the same time, what we wanted to do was we wanted to talk about how you should go for your dreams 100% full throttle, but at the same time, you have to have wisdom in pulling back a little bit, assessing the situation, stopping when you need to stop. So basically, it's the whole spectrum of, and the whole, you know, I guess I could just use the word spectrum. It's the whole spectrum of, you know, when you should go and when you should stop and when you should yield, you know, but in perspective of your dreams. Like, we're focusing on your dreams, your goals. We're focusing on the things that God is calling you toward and for. So that's kind of what that's where the whole idea came from. You know, I think we were talking about energy originally. And you were talking about some things that God was saying you need to be careful in these areas. And then I'm like, wow, that's a whole spectrum. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we could really speak to this thing from the aspect of, hey, if you know that you have a green light in life right now and you're stopping, you're hesitant or whatever, you have to be able to press that button and go. Same thing with if you're on go, but you know I probably need to slow up a little bit because I'm hurting other people in the process or whatever the case may be. It's different to everybody. Then this is something that you need to pay attention to, and you need to yield. You need to chill out. You need to stop. You feel me? So that's kind of where the whole idea came from.
Yeah, that's good. You know, I'm thinking about that too, man. When we were talking the other day, when we were discussing this red light, green light deal, you know, and I even think about it like, you know what I'm saying, having to be constantly on go, you know what I'm saying, with certain things. But then there's certain, you know, there's other things that I have to do where I have to be like real careful, like approaching them carefully.
Yeah.
And then there's other points and other times in my life where I have to completely just stop, think about it, meditate, refresh,
Facts.
and then, you know, get back up and then, you know, go back at it again.
Same here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So those things are you know what I'm saying, some of the, I believe, like some of the actual, you know, like you said, on that spectrum for the red light, green light actual deals. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So this is my question for you and for anybody else out there that may be listening. What is the importance of having a lot of energy? What's the importance of being able to have that gear to where you can kick it into gear and say it's time to go? You know what I mean? A lot of people don't have that. You know, some people have it and don't know how to slow up, but a lot of people don't have that gear to where it's like tunnel vision, it's time to go get it. Whatever it is that I say I want, it's time to go get it. Like, what's the importance of being able to flip that gear? And then do you have any points to say, hey, this is how you can take steps in the right direction to be able to get to that point?
Wow. Yeah, I think one of the big things, like one of the greatest things, like to be when you flipping into go mode, you know what I'm saying? One of the most important things is, you know what? First, getting knowledge, getting understanding, you know what I'm saying, before you make a decision to do anything. And it goes back to a couple of the podcasts that we were, you know, going in on fully strong, talking about, you know, knowing that your success is relative. You know, we're real big on that here, you know, talking about success being relative to your situation. Like, everyone has a different goal that they're going after. No one is, you know, going after the same thing.
Exactly.
And so I think that, like, the first thing that I've noticed personally in my life, that, you know, it's good to start a thing, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, that your heart is in it. You know, whatever you do, you know, like you said, you talked about on another podcast, it's authentically you. So I think that that's something that's big as well. So whatever you're doing on a green light or whatever it is, just make sure that it's you, it's authentically you. Don't be afraid to be you as well too, because there's a gift that is inside of you that is so powerful and so beautiful that has to be seen, that is needed. You know, I think of even personally with me and my family, like, if I'm not standing up being a father to my children, right, you know, in those situations where I have to be a father, you get what I'm saying, then that is a green light for me. You know what I'm saying? That's something that, you know, I have to go full throttle in. You know, and I think that that's something that, you know, that's my tunnel vision. Like with my children, I have to make sure that, you know, I'm being, you know, a father, being informing them, because it's wild. Because today, my son was upstairs, and right before you, that's why I was saying one sec, I was talking to him about some things, and we were discussing something that was very important. I think that's necessary with any situation that you're in, knowing that, like, when you're on full go, when your energy is on 1,000, that there's some things that can get in the way of that energy. You know what I'm saying? You could experience something that brings anger. And how do you handle anger when you on go and you have to keep, you know, doing what you're doing? And not even just anger. It could be something as simple as, like what Stace was just brought up, being having to readjust his schedule to 2:00. Like, how do you keep that energy full blast and full throttle going when it's time to? You know what I'm saying? So what would you say, bro?
I would say the importance of having a lot of energy to me is it's paramount when you really want to do something big. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you're really trying to do something that's really monumental, you have to be able to do that. Because I don't think the green light situation, like, I don't think you have to apply that in every area of your life. Because for me, I look at, like, my family. I look at my relationship with my wife. I look at my relationship with my kids. And a lot of times I'm always on yield. I'm always, or not even so much, yield, you know, that yellow light to where it's time to make a decision. Do I speed up a little bit and get through this and kind of stay on go, you know what I mean, keep my pace, or do I slow down and I stop here? I feel like I'm always in a position when it comes to my family of applying as much wisdom as I can to this situation. You know what I mean? I'm noticing that when it comes to punishing my kids. I'm noticing that when it comes to just dealing with my wife in general, and, you know, just being able to have certain conversations with her, you know, because marriage is always a work in progress. It's not something that you just and you in it for life and you straight. I've learned that the hard way. You know, I've had 3 marriages of people that are really close to me ending divorce.
Wow.
You said in the past year and a half, bro. I mean, crazy.
Dang,
and some of the marriages was like 20 plus years. Another one was like 15 plus years. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, so I'm learning that, you know, but I think that when it comes to green light, it's not always something that's like every situation, you know, will require all three. Now, that's possible, but I've noticed that I'm always on yield when it comes to my family and our situation.
I like that.
So when it comes to, like I said, I think it's paramount when it comes to doing something really big, really monumental, like with Royal Temple Nutrition, what you with Just Jesus.
And the most definitely.
And the most definitely podcast.
Most definitely.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, that's a given. That's a given. But it's one of them things to where, you know, we find ourselves on go more than we do on anything else because it's something that we haven't seen anybody around us build anything like this.
Yeah,
you know, so we have to be the groundbreakers here, you know, especially for the people around us.
Yeah.
So we can't always be in, you know, okay, let me be super wise, let me stop here, and most times you gotta roll. You know what I mean? And you gotta figure it out as you're going.
Yeah.
So I think it is really big. It's a really important thing, but it's most important when it comes to doing something really big, a really big goal that you have.
Yeah.
You know, that's when you have to be able to flip it into. You gotta flip that switch and be on go.
Yeah, and I want to say too, like that right there, that's wisdom, because anytime you're dealing with family, you know what I'm saying, and like, you know, having a marriage, like you spoke about the 20 plus years of marriages, or that you saw that actually ended, you know, in divorce.
Yeah. And
this is the key thing that we, you know, like actually like what I was just talking about a little earlier, is a simple fact of, you know, why you getting into what you're getting into. Because, you know, I was just talking to my wife. We had this conversation actually just earlier, and we were talking about marriage. And, you know, one of the big things is that, like, marriage is for better and for worse in every situation. You know what I'm saying? I was letting her know as we was discussing certain things and stuff, like just all of this stuff just started to come out, and I started to realize that, you know what, that marriage is not as easy as, you know what I'm saying, the pictures make it look. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So there is a lot of yielding. There's a lot of, you know, letting go of, you know what I'm saying, your own ideas about marriage, you know, when you step into marriage, because that's something that, you know, you have to yield, you know what I'm saying? And I would say this, you have to yield to what God says about marriage, because sometimes, man, that people get married without understanding the foundational principles of marriage. You know, which is, you know what I'm saying, a green light in every situation, understanding the principles of marriage and what it means to be married and how it means to, you know, to what is my role in my marriage. That's the thing, you know, it shouldn't be what are you going to do? It should be like, what is my role in this? What is my responsibility?
Right.
How am I going to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Add, you know, to this situation, and what do I need to take away from this situation, which is our addition by subtract. It's crazy how all of our podcasts, you know what I'm saying, stay fully loaded. You know what I'm saying?
You know that's on purpose. That's on purpose. We didn't accidentally. Yeah, we did kind of accidentally.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's dope.
But I would say, like, yeah, like those are necessary things that, you know what I mean, are crucial to any marriage. And then it kind of like, you know, fast forward a little bit to, you know, what I was going to say is that I think that necessary part of, you know what I'm saying, yielding to any situation, no matter what it is that, you know what, practicing yielding actually brings patience. It births patience, because, you know what I'm saying, there's going to be some things you have to put up with that you don't want to put up with. You know what I'm saying? I think of in marriage, truth be told, there's a lot of things that I didn't know I was going to have to let go. And then there was going to be some things that I would have to, you know, adjust to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the red light, green light situation, you know, every red light, it's important to stop at it. You know what I'm saying? It's important.
I was just thinking about that, bro. And I want to lean into the yellow light a little bit, because I think that's where the wisdom, that's where you have to have wisdom. You know what I mean? When it comes to your life, because the green light is obvious. That means keep driving. You know what I mean? Keep going. Like nothing here. You don't slow down. You don't stop. Nothing.
Yeah.
The red light is also obvious.
Yeah, bro.
Stop your car. There's no way that you should be going through this red light. Period. You know what I'm saying? The yellow light is the one that gives you the option because if I'm too close to this line, if I'm too close to the intersection and the yellow light comes on, me slowing down is actually going to impede traffic behind me,
and it could interfere with you getting through that.
It can interfere, right? So just because it's a yellow light doesn't mean automatically slow down no matter where you are. It means now it's time for you to have wisdom,
to use wisdom,
and say, okay, what decision am I going to make here? Am I too far away to where I should be slowing down, or am I too close to where I should be speeding up?
Now, before you go though, let's break this down because we got a lot of people watching.
Let's get it.
What is wisdom?
Oh,
because you know.
Let me pull this definition.
Okay, because this is so necessary, because that's so powerful when you talk about using wisdom in situations where you get to a place where you have to start to yield. And listen, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you. So the definition of wisdom, I'll read this one and I'll tell you what my definition is.
Okay, because hey, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, and we talked about this on the phone too. So Google Dictionary says that it is, and this is actually from Oxford. I think it's the Oxford Dictionary they're using. It says the quality of having experience, knowledge, and good judgment, the quality of being wise. So this is my definition of wisdom, and I believe it's biblical too. Wisdom is not knowledge. They're not the same thing. Knowledge is, okay, I know the information. This is a blue shaker bottle. Royal Temple Nutrition. Shameless plug. Hey, I'm messing around. So this is a blue shaker bottle. That's obvious. You feel what I'm saying? That's knowledge. I have knowledge of that. But the function of it is not necessarily. It's not necessarily as obvious.
Wow. That's
because
good.
I'm literally right now drinking water out of it, and it's totally functional. But wisdom is applying the knowledge that you have to your experiences, and then and this is the example that I gave, bro. Ooh. If I'm a person, and let me see if you can recall this.
Yeah.
Remember, I was saying something about two different people.
Bro, we're gonna have to tag team this. You're gonna have to let me get in the ring a little bit.
Facts. Okay. Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Somewhere with this one, bro.
No, so and I'm gonna give that example I gave to you, and then you can take it and run with it, bro.
Okay.
So I'm saying, so if one person, if I have the knowledge right now, if I have the knowledge that going right is I'm gonna fall into the ditch, right? But I really want to go right because I feel like that's the quickest way to get there, and maybe I can get around. I got the knowledge of it. Two people got the same exact knowledge that going right is you're gonna fall into a ditch. If one person takes their knowledge and tries to circumvent the situation and force their way over whatever, and they go that way and they fall into the ditch, their knowledge of it didn't deter them from going into the ditch. But the person that says, you know what? I know if I go left, it's going to take me around. It's going to take me another 10 minutes, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go left. Boom, boom, bam. I'm going to get to my destination. I'm going to take the detour. It is what it is.
Wow.
Their knowledge applied was the wisdom. So wisdom is not knowledge. It's knowledge applied to the situation.
I like that.
So that's all I got to say. What you got, bro?
I was thinking with the yellow light situation, as we understand the definition of wisdom now, it's the quality of being wise, right? And so, when I think about yielding to a yellow light, it's knowledge to know that it's important to yield. But wisdom says I'm gonna stop, or I'm gonna slow down, or wisdom says that now is the time for me to slow here. Now is the time for me to go past this. Now is the time for me.
Exactly.
So it's applying what you know.
Exactly. It's the decision-making process.
Woo!
See what I'm saying? That's where wisdom is applied. Wisdom, like we said, it's not the knowledge. It's knowledge applied. So, that's bro. Good. So, and that's why I wanted to lean into the whole yellow light thing, because I feel like that's where a lot of us are in our relationships and in our lives in general. Is I'll tell you what, I think a lot of us are in that yellow space and in that red space. It's a lot of us that's dormant, that's sitting dormant right now, and we're stopped at a green light. We have stopped ourselves, and we're really at a green light. You see what I'm saying? Or a yellow light, and we're really close, but we stopped ourselves because you don't want to go that far. Whatever the case may be. And it's also a lot of people that's in that, making decisions on and being wise and whatever. And I kind of wanted to lean into that, bro. So what do you think Let's just make it practical. As far as your life,
Yeah.
you know, where would you say is where you are right now, you know, in a general sense? You feel what I'm saying? Like, when it just, as far as your overall life, like, do you think right now you're in go mode, the majority of it, or is it yellow, or is it?
Wow. You know what? I think right now I'm in yielding. I'm in the yielding. I'm in the yellow light phase.
I can sense that. Yeah.
And what's big, bro? I was gonna bring this up, you know, which is something I was thinking about, like, just, you know, because we were talking practical. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Personally, for me, a yellow light for me is ministry. I'm learning so much in ministry right now, bro.
Ooh.
Even though it's crazy, bro. I have a knowledge of the word.
Yeah.
But I don't have wisdom in ministry. You get what I'm saying? I don't have. What's going on,
you.
Hey Buster, bro?
What's good, man? What's good?
But I don't have wisdom in ministry, and so I actually wanted to kind of bring this example up. You know, we was talking about this yesterday, but this is so powerful. Let's take, for example, Kobe coming into the league when he first came in, how young he was.
Kobe is your guy, ain't it?
Hey, Kobe's the dude,
hey,
man.
Whenever
Kobe's
basketball is mentioned, he goes straight to Kobe.
Kobe's the dude, bro.
He goes straight to Kobe.
Kobe's the dude.
He said, MJ who?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
nah,
go ahead,
go ahead.
Kobe's the deal, bro.
Nah, I feel you.
I mean, so he came into the league, right? And he's most definitely, you know, an excellent player, man. You know, without a shadow of a doubt, he's dope. He's good at what he does.
100%.
And, you know, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, being in that position and having that much talent, having that much greatness, you know what I'm saying, it's difficult to hear from those who are seasoned in their game. You get what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, you have game. But what I love about Kobe, I think I was YouTubing something, and I found out that Kobe used to call Jordan on the phone and pick his brain, ask him different questions about his game.
Facts.
And so what he would do was he would take what Kobe told him, even though he was great at what he did, he would go back out on the court and he would execute certain little different things that Jordan taught him, which is what made him more excellent at the areas that he wasn't as sharp like Jordan was. So in ministry, for me, one of my biggest things is that, like, I have to make sure that I have accountability. And that's what it is. It's not saying that you're not great at what you're doing because you're yielding, you know what I'm saying, to another person, or submitting to another person's authority, or submitting to another person's wisdom, whatever it might be. But what you're doing is you're telling yourself, you're saying, listen, you know what I'm saying, I'm great at what I do. I have talent, I have the ambition, I have the passion, it's all there. But there's someone who played the game before me, right? So Jordan played in his time, but he was seasoned. And now, you know what I'm saying, he grew into who he was.
Right.
So everything that Jordan learned yesterday, Kobe could apply that to his today game.
Ooh.
So for me, ministry is just that big. So I would tell those, like, right now, this is my encouragement. Get you a Jordan. Whatever you're doing, in whatever field you're in, whether you're in ministry, whether you're in business, whether you are in whatever it is, get you a Jordan.
Yeah.
Somebody who's done what you're doing,
Been there,
got the championships to prove it, got all of the rings, you know what I'm saying, and can give you sound advice. But here's the thing, like you was talking about, Stace, we have to yield to that yellow light. We got to get to the place to where we are using wisdom. It's not, listen, it's wise to slow down at a yellow light if you are, let's just say, 5 seconds, you know, from it turning, or, you know, you're 5 seconds behind and it's going to turn red in a second, right? It's wisdom to just stop.
Exactly.
Right. But if you are there and it turns red, it's wisdom to go ahead and go. But you still, you know what I'm saying, have to make sure that you're making wise choices and looking, you know, watching your surroundings. So I'll say this, bro.
Okay.
For me, it's the yellow light. So what I'm doing now, I'm calling different people, you know what I'm saying, in the ministry, asking them their advice that's been ministering longer than me.
That's dope.
I have a friend.
Now that's wisdom.
I have a friend who said something to me the other day. Now, see, I'm new in ministry, right? So I have wisdom when it pertains to understanding of the word of the Lord, but I don't have wisdom with experience, because we understand that wisdom comes through experience, right? I don't have experience fully in the ministry as long as he has. So what's big was he sent the text yesterday, bro, and the text said that he's been ministering for 11 years, and to do something or to change something for just one person is going to completely mess everything up. We have to stick to the basics, stick to the facts, and continue to do what we've been doing. I've been ministering for 11 years. Now, that wasn't a pride issue. That was wisdom speaking, saying that to change something just for one thing, for one person, for one question, it's going to corrupt everything that we already have planned and laid out. But I'll say this, that was wisdom for me to hear and to and to read, because now I know that you don't have to change your system based on the opinion of someone else, or
facts.
because, you know what I'm saying, something somebody else is actually saying, right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, my yellow light season right now is yielding, you know what I'm saying, is submitting to, it's basically, I'll say it like this, accountability.
That's smart. That's smart. Like I said, that's wisdom. That's wisdom. You know, to seek wise counsel is wisdom. You know, it's a wise decision.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say for me, I would probably have to say that I'm also in the season of yielding, but I find that I'm always closer to the intersection to where I can continue to go. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good, bro.
So hey, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that, you know, I'm totally in the season of yielding, as in I need to pull back, start slowing down, start figuring everything out systematic. I'm more in the season of green than I am yellow in a sense, because even when I slow down, I yield a little bit, but I realize where I am, so I continue to go. That's all I need. So when it comes to like my family and my wife and my kids, I do have to, and I've been noticing that I have to slow down a little bit when it comes to training my kids. I got to give them a certain amount of time. I can't be on go out here in the world doing this and that.
That's big, bro.
I have to be able to give them their time. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with my wife. I got to be able to give her her time, and I can't be on go with her. There are pockets to where I can be on go with her, but most of it is I have to be able to decipher the situation correctly when it comes to my wife. You feel what I'm saying? But when I do that and I give them those spurts of time and things like that, and I probably need to do better, I realize that it gives me even more ammunition to continue to get up and continue to go.
I like that, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
That's big.
So I'm never in that season. I'm never in that spot for too long. It's not like it never ends up in a stop situation.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's good.
So and it may happen sometime sooner than later. I don't know, but at this point, that's kind of where I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
because you said like it gives you the energy to continue to even do what you're supposed to be doing. Well, it gives you the energy to for the areas of your life where you need to be on go.
Yeah.
When you're yielding to those places.
It's
like
it's
that.
like it's like
like
you're
that.
sprinting, and then you got to slow down just a little bit to look back and make sure that your people are with you. You know what I mean? Like it's like you on a road trip, and you got a bunch of cars with you. Your whole family is going on a road trip, and you got to slow down a little bit to make sure your grandma's still catching. You know what I'm saying? Like to make sure you ain't left everybody.
I like that.
It's that
man.
type of thing. But then when you notice, okay, everybody's still behind me. All right, let's go. We continue. We never even stopped. I just had to make sure that everybody is with me.
That's big. So yellow light is not just considering yourself, man. The yellow light is also considering others.
Everybody else. Exactly.
That's nice.
Exactly.
That's nice, bro.
So what would be like a practical situation in your life that you had to stop, like completely shut everything down? You know what I mean?
I don't even want to say this. Baby, if you watching, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it.
Let's
Bro,
get it.
I'm down here, man. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
You had a lot of energy.
Restrain me, Lord. Restrain me.
You had a lot of energy going into that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
He was like, I've been waiting on this.
Let me calm down on that one, man. Lord, give me restraint. Help me exercise restraint.
Oh, man. She is upstairs.
Yeah, she's upstairs.
She hearing all this.
And she's right above us too. So let me hold on. You know what I'm saying? Let me think of something else, man.
Y'all see this camera go off, you know why.
Oh man.
Shut it down. Oh man. Let's get it, bro.
Yeah, bro. I would say like, man, an area where I would have to like, you know, completely. You said like just to completely like, you know, slow down or to stop.
Completely stop.
To stop.
Like,
okay.
Like when you hit that red light, you know what I mean?
Well, you know, I'll give a great example. You know what I'm saying? Even now, like with you know, like my jogging, for example. You know what I'm saying? Like I was, you know, like those that's watching, if you don't know, like, you know, for the month of October, it was Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I just said to myself, like, you know, it'll be a good thing for me to, you know, go out and raise awareness. So I was like, man, I'm going to do some 5K jogs and, you know what I'm saying, just try to go out and do that. And what I did was went out. I jogged like 4 or 5K. Well, I'll say like 3 5Ks.
Yep.
Got to the house. You know what I'm saying? After my third one, I was cool. Everything was solid. You know what I'm saying? Because normally after a run, you're exhausted, you're thirsty. Your feet, they hurt. Because you didn't just jog. You got it in 5 miles.
Right. Not a lot of people can get it in 5 miles.
But then got back to the got inside. Got all freshened up and everything, but then I went to sleep, woke up the next morning, bro, realized that my feet was just sore. I knew that it wasn't anything weird because like for the last couple months, like normally when I wake up, since I'm flat-footed, I have been experiencing some issues where it hurts a sec, but then I'm good, I'm ready to go.
Okay.
But this was different, you know what I'm saying? This was like painful to the point to where I'm walking and I'm like, limping and stuff.
Right.
So man, dog, I a couple days went by. You know how we are. You know what I'm saying? Like we good. We could fight this off. And then like I noticed it just kept getting bad. So I called the doc. You know what I'm saying? They called me in, told me that I got this condition, plantar fasciitis. That's it?
I think so. I think you got it.
Plantar fasciitis. There it is. I finally got it, y'all.
Dr. Malone.
I ain't got the train, bro. But yeah, no, so I got that, and then I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? So they gave me some house shoes, which I got on now, and then some soles that you put in your shoes to kind of help cushion your step.
Yeah.
And but so my stop moment was completely that was like actually God, you know what I'm saying, allowing that to happen and put me in this place where I am now. So that stop for me was a stop that the Lord allowed to happen. It wasn't like me just stopping completely.
Exactly.
But I wanted to bring that up because that was one that, you know what I'm saying, those are some possibilities that can happen where you're on the go, you're doing it, and then all of a sudden it's not your fault you got stopped. It's just something that happened where you have to be in that place. But to answer the question though, for me, a stop would have been just even today. Like we was getting ready to do this podcast, and my son needed to be encouraged because he was upset about something that happened. So I had to sit down and talk to him about it and walk him through it and help him to understand exactly certain things. You know what I'm saying? That for his age, it was good for him to hear. Learning the importance of, listening to mom. And just to lay it out, it was his mom said, "Don't get any other pizza. That's for dinner."
Yeah.
And so what he did is he went and got the pizza anyway, came back, and he joked and said, "I didn't hear you because something was in my ears." And so, I said, Jeremiah, it's always important, buddy, to listen to your mom, do what she asked you to do. And he got upset, threw the pizza on the table. Not didn't throw it, but just tossed it on the table and went in a hallway and just fell down and was, hurt. And so I sat him down. We was talking to him. And I said, listen, son, I want you to understand that, it's important to handle yourself differently. First things first, always listen to your parents. That's the most important thing. And I want you to understand that, like, by the decision that you made, that even though you were joking, I want you to be aware, and this goes to the yellow light, I want you to be aware that you could have possibly hurt mommy's feelings by joking with her when she asked you to do something and she said she wanted you not to do this. And so we sat down and we talked about it, and then that's when I shot you the text like, I'll be out in a sec.
Yeah. Because
that was a stop moment. I had to stop everything to kind of like speak to him in that place to where I was like, listen, this is important that you know what I mean, make sure you're handling yourself, because one bad decision, and we can get into this too, but that red light, if you don't stop, I was telling him that if you continue to get angry, there are people that are in prison now that got angry, and now they got their red light where they're sitting there and they have to now yield to the fact of saying, dang, if I would have just, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
I feel you.
And that's kind of like the place that, I believe that just recently, you know what I'm saying, that I had to stop, you know what I'm saying, and just reflect on that. What's one that you would say, bro?
Well, for me, and first I want to comment on what you just said, and it's crazy because my stop also wasn't so much voluntary. It was something I had to do, something I feel like God put in my life and stopped me for a second, and I had to focus on it. But this is one thing that I wanted to say, bro, based off what you just said, is I'm starting to realize that the red light in your life it's the same thing as the red light on the street. It's typically not something that you have a choice of stopping at.
Wow.
You have to stop there. If you don't stop, it could be detrimental.
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying?
That's big.
It's normally not
big.
like, I just feel like stopping.
That's big.
You feel me? It's normally not something you just make a decision and say, I just want to stop. It's something that causes you to stop.
Man.
And if you don't take it seriously, something bad could happen. Now, you might be able to get through that red light and not get into a crash or whatever. That could be the case too. But typically, it's something that is pressing upon you. It's making you stop. You feel me? So that's crazy. But no,
that's big, bro.
So for me, bro, my whole, the practical example I would give in my life would be when God sits me down because of him wanting me to gain faith in him and trust in him.
Bro.
That's when he stops me. And he always stops me.
Stace always preaching, man.
This dude,
like, he always got a word from the Lord, bro.
I'm trying to get on your level. I'm trying to match your energy. You on go when it comes to the sermons. You feel me?
Man.
Hey, so
that's good.
So for me, it's normally a situation to where like I'm gonna go. I'm trying to make things happen. I'm trying to get it and do this for the fam. But then God is like, but I can see that your trust and your faith in me is dwindling because you're trying to make everything happen. You're trying to force all this stuff to happen. Man. And you like not going 40, you going that. 60. And now you going too fast.
I like that.
You see what I'm saying? You're not even following the rules at this point. You feel me? So that's I tend to do too much.
I'm gonna have to have a red light moment right now because I want to say something,
but
I'm gonna do a red light moment. Go ahead, keep going, bro.
Hey, it's necessary that you stop.
You speaking though, bro?
No. Well, I'm about to be done though. But I mean, for me, like I said, that's what God has been doing to me. Like he'll notice that I'm doing too much, and he have to sit me down, and I get into a position to where I cannot see a way out, so I can't keep going. Like if I, you know what I'm saying? Like if I keep going, something will happen to me that's wrong, that's terrible. So he'll sit me down, and then that's my stop, and it's an involuntary stop. It's something like he's like, okay, you gonna keep doing this. Well, now I'm gonna make you trust me.
Wow.
And so then I start trusting him, and then he puts me in a position now to where it's like you can go now. But that's now good. You get to go with the knowledge and hopefully with wisdom. For the next time when this happens, you can apply wisdom. You know what I mean? You can go 40 in the 40 or 35 in the 40 and stop going 60 in the 40.
That's good, you feel man.
Me? Yeah. So
hey,
yeah.
Bro, you said something that like God, you know, allowed you to get to that place to stop you so that you can put more focus, more energy back in faith in him. And like, bro, I want to speak on that. I want to speak in that vein right there, bro, because that is so good. Because, man, ain't that like God though, where He gets our attention, not to put us in a condition where we, you know, don't want to go and get back on go, but so that we get all of the knowledge that and all of the wisdom we need to get. So when we go back on go, we're that much stronger, that much more wiser, that much more accomplished, that much more gritty. I'm ready to get it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I got it now to the place to where, God, what you was showing me, and it's kind of like now you at that space where you like, okay, God, thank you for that. Because in that place, it was like, God, what's the deal? And then God started to, you know, slowly but surely show you different things, and then you're like, God, that was it. Like that was what I was trying to show you.
Exactly.
I wasn't trying to hurt you.
Exactly.
I have this future for you. And you know, there's a scripture that says His plans is not to hurt or to harm us.
Oh yeah.
But it's to give us a
you
future.
a future.
And so when we think about anytime God lets that red light happen in our life, it is a good red light. It is a light that says, you know what? Okay, now, you know what? Let me go ahead and just put this red light here. And then those that are wise, that hold on, we talked about the yellow light and being wisdom and slowing down. But those who are wise, like you said something that was big, there's a chance that you can just say, you know what? I'm going to go through this red light because there's nobody here. But those who are wise is going to stop. And you know what? That just makes me think that, see, God, He allows the red light to happen. And then He sits back and say, you know what? I know they're going to stop because there's something that they want. You know what I'm saying? And so they stop. You know what I'm saying? And they get to that place and God fills us up. So when that green light goes, you know what I'm saying? We ready to go. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I want to say about green light though. Yeah. When you're in like you said, going in a 40, if you're in a 45, instead of going 60,
Yeah.
you know now how to, you know, to manage your speed in those places.
You can implement that wisdom.
40, you drive 40 in the 40, and when it's time to go to the 65, you go to the 65 and you drive with, you know, you drive there. So it's like everything is put into place. So now when you on go, you know what I'm saying? You on go, you're doing it, you're on go, and then you have the wisdom knowing that, like, okay, now I can go 80, but I can get a ticket.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I can get a ticket. But you know what I'm saying? You're using that wisdom.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That opportunity is there, but the
good.
most wise people can implement wisdom even on go.
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying?
Hold
They
on.
can implement wisdom even on go.
That's good.
You feel me? So, and that's one thing that I kind of wanted to, that's what hit me when you were talking. It was like, man, there actually has to be wisdom applied even when you're going, you know, 100 miles per hour. I'm not saying literally 100 miles per hour. I'm just saying, like, even when you're going, you know, head first into something, you have to implement wisdom in that as well.
Like that.
You feel me? It's like in a football game.
Bro,
You see what I'm saying?
Bro, are you reading about that?
Hey, apparently, because I just automatically started thinking about, like, yo, the 2-minute drill.
Wow.
The 2-minute drill. Like, you gotta be on go.
You gotta
Especially if you ain't got no timeouts. You on go 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to implement wisdom in order to get down the field in that 2 minutes.
Come on, bro.
You gotta throw the ball to the sideline so your guy can get out of bounds and stop the clock.
That's wisdom.
You see what I'm saying?
Wisdom,
you
man.
cannot run the ball. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you would rather your guy, instead of catching the ball and getting tackled in bounds, only getting 5 yards, you would rather him just drop the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, wisdom has to be implied the entire way.
You're right, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Even when you're on go.
That's good, bro.
And the most wise, the best quarterbacks, the most clutch quarterbacks, the most wise quarterbacks, Tom Brady. You see what I'm saying? Like, they can get you down the field in those situations.
And that goes back to experience.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That goes back to that experience, you know what I'm saying? And the experience is what gives us, listen, I'll say this. The experience is there to give us wisdom, but it's our decision to choose if we're going to receive that.
Yes.
So, like, he talked about the clutch quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? The wisdom is there, the experience is there, but it comes down to making the choice to choose. You know what I'm saying? The right decision. You know what I'm saying? Am I gonna go for the whole thing and blow it, knowing that I only have 40 seconds on the clock and we on the 60 in the enemy's territory?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or should I just throw a couple of balls to get the first down and get my tight end or wide receiver, whoever, out of bounds, so that we can get the field goal because we're down 2 points.
Exactly.
You know, I think wisdom is not for the moment. Wisdom allows us to be able to operate in the moment, but be cautious of the future.
Yeah. It allows you to be able to continue.
Yeah. So
you know
that way, you know, to continue, it allows you to be able to say to yourself, like, listen, this is what I know. There is a possibility that this could happen. I could throw the ball, and then what will happen is the wide receiver, even if he is in the end zone, he could miss it. But do I do that or do I use wisdom, bro?
Yeah.
Can we talk about that for a second? Like, do I go for it all? I'm a great quarterback, and I'm in that clutch situation where it's 40 seconds. We're on a 60 in the enemy's territory, and we're down 2. Do I throw the ball and go for the touchdown, or do I actually play it safe and then go down the field? This is gonna be a real crazy one. I don't know. What do you think? What are you thinking, bro?
So if you in that position, it depends. Now we're talking about wisdom.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It depends on what
we're talking about wisdom, okay? Not
exactly.
just going for the goal.
Yeah, we're not just talking. Exactly. We're not just talking football. So if you're going for the touchdown or the field goal, whatever, because you should be.
Man.
So this is my thing. This is my thing. It depends on what the defense is doing. Again, applying wisdom.
That's wisdom. See, that's wisdom.
You see what I'm saying? Like you're thinking about things before it's even happening.
I like
that's
that.
the best quarterbacks do that. You feel what I'm saying? And you're doing what you have to do to be able to stay on the field. That's why I said wisdom. When you are applying wisdom, it allows you to continue.
Man.
You know, when you're unwise and you throw a pick, it's done. Fumble is done.
Man.
You see what I'm saying?
Just like that.
Just like that. It's done. Or you ain't
And
got no
that's the game.
timeouts and you got tackled inside the inbounds line.
Wow.
It's done.
Yeah, bro.
Because your time is gone after that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So wisdom, that's what I would say to that question. It depends on what the defense is doing, and it depends on the quarterback, like what he has. Bro, this is one thing that, and I want to get your answer to that one.
Okay.
Remember when you just said something about it's a choice?
It's a choice, yeah, yep.
It definitely is, and I can say that, from firsthand experience. When I totaled my first car, that should have been enough experience for me to not drive as fast as I was driving, not drive as late as I was driving, and as reckless as I was driving. Mm-hmm. That's not what I gained from it. I didn't gain the wisdom that was right there for me. It was an opportunity for me to gain that wisdom.
Oh my God, you speaking now.
You see what I'm saying? I didn't gain it though. I left it there because I was so focused on getting me another car, looking this type of way towards the other people that don't even care about me, and I really don't care about them, to be honest. Just want to, you feel me? So then I get another car later on, and I end up totaling that car.
Wow.
But since then, the newer Stacy, that was recently married after he got his third car, never got into a wreck. Because when I first wrecked my car and totaled the first car, I didn't gain anything but knowledge. But I applied the knowledge after I totaled my second car. You see that? Because now I got a wife and I got responsibilities, and it's like, okay, when it's raining outside and it says 65, I'm not going 65. I'm going 45.
Wisdom, I hear this, bro. Wisdom is saying this. Wisdom is saying that you do have something to lose. Wisdom is saying that when you are applying and you're giving your all and you won't go, wisdom is saying that you do have something to lose. Look at what all you've been given. Wow. Stacy just brought up a great point that now, since he's married, now since he has children, wisdom has kicked in to the place where he said, like, you know what, now I need to make wise decisions.
100%.
I think that after if like you said, depending on the defense with the quarterback that's in that clutch situation, if he's ever been in that experience before, he's not gonna throw that ball to the end zone.
Exactly.
Now, if it's 2 seconds on the clock,
then
what you got to lose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you got 40 seconds on the clock and you have a chance to win the game, and you know what, that you've been in this situation before,
and you got a lot to lose.
You have a lot to lose. You got. You know what? Because 2 points is gonna win you the game. 3 points is gonna win you the game. So all you got to do is get your kicker to the line where they can kick the field goal, you got it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that is.
But that
so
would be
big.
a backup plan.
Yeah.
If we get there, you see what I'm saying? But wisdom is putting things in its proper, like you always say, in its proper place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's good, bro. That's good, man. I like that, man.
No, that is big. That's big. I like that,
bro.
I don't know, man. I mean, this mug ended up. We just started going in on wisdom,
man.
But I mean, it's crazy.
It's red light, green light, though. Still,
that's true. You're still in the same vein.
Wow.
But I think this was a big topic to tackle, though, because a lot of us are in these situations to where it's easy to just go through life, but sometimes we don't stop and think about, okay, what position am I in, and what should I be doing?
Wow.
When it comes to my job, when it comes to my kids, when it comes to my relationship with my wife or my husband, whatever the case may be, a lot of us don't stop and actually, put the left foot in front of the right foot intentionally. We're just going through life.
Wow,
so
man.
If you knew where you were, you might actually be able to see in the future what's coming. If you're at a red light right now, the next step for you is going to be green, because it always is.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? It always is. But at least you know it's coming.
Hey,
you feel me?
Good.
So I think a lot of us have to sit down and take an inventory of our life and where we are right now, and we can figure out where we're going and what's going on. You know what I mean? Let's not go through life blindly. Let's go through life intentionally with an actual goal. You know what I mean? And in concert, in alignment with God's will for your life, and you're always going to be able to see that next thing that you should be doing.
That's
you see what I'm
good.
saying? And I won't say always, because
Yeah.
sometimes God veils that
But you'll
on
get
purpose.
that. You'll have a confidence knowing that this is gonna work out.
You'll have a confidence at least knowing this is where I am. You feel me? This is where I am. I could at least say that I'm sitting in this situation. This is my current circumstances.
Man,
you know.
And I want to say this too. Anytime you're putting God in a situation, God has never lost a battle.
Oh yeah.
He has never lost a battle. Now, I want to say this: if we're discussing football, the most important thing to know is that, you know what I'm saying, there is a chance that you will not be, you won't be successful. But listen, when you put all your faith in the Lord, you put your faith in God, and you're hoping for something, there is no way that God will allow you to be ashamed. If he has given you, like Stace brought up in our last podcast, he talked about practical things like how we have hands.
Yeah.
And God has hands. But God has given you hands to use. And so when you start to apply different things in your life, and like what we're talking about, wisdom with the red light, green light situation, when you're applying wisdom, you get what I'm saying? Or when you are walking with knowledge and you start to experience things and things don't always go as planned, don't get frustrated.
Facts.
Just start to actually look at where you are. Thank God, because he's allowing you to go through that to give you that experience.
Yeah.
So therefore, when you get to this spot where you're going, that wisdom is going to take you the rest of the way.
It's going to kick in. Ooh. It's going to kick in the gear.
Bro.
You feel me? It's right there for you.
That's good, man.
And it's crazy when you say God never lost a battle. That doesn't mean some of the players on the team don't get injured. Bro, it just means God never lost the battle. God never lost the game.
Man, he's in my notes, man. He's in my notes for tomorrow night,
Lord.
man.
Are you serious?
In my notes for tomorrow night. Yeah,
what?
I promise, bro.
Dang, what's the message on tomorrow night?
It's going to be purpose in trials.
Ooh.
Profiting from trials.
Profiting from trials.
Yeah,
okay. I can see how I'm in your notes.
He's in my notes.
I can see how I'm in your notes. Okay. All right.
Praise God on that one.
That's what's up. No, but I mean, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, man,
that's
know,
good.
God don't lose.
Man.
God don't lose. And you think, man, I was injured here. No, that wasn't a loss for God. As a matter of fact, if you're ever injured, it was appointed for you to be injured.
Bro.
It wasn't like it happened and God was like, oh, dang, what?
Say that, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and God expects you to gain something from that. We were speaking of my brother, man. I love the dude. Dang, now his name is I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Dang, remember the guy I was telling you about? And I said I would bring it up on the podcast, and I was going to tell his story, a little bit of his story.
Yeah, bro. I know you're talking about
Inky Johnson.
Inky Johnson.
Inky Johnson.
Yeah.
So Inky Johnson, he had so his story was crazy. He has a crazy injury, catastrophic injury. He played for Tennessee in college, ended up paralyzing his arm, and that was an injury to him. He could have looked at that like, man, this is the worst thing that ever happened to me. And I'm pretty sure at that time he said that. He thought that.
Wow.
You feel me? But now looking back, he's one of the best motivational speakers in the world. That situation in and of itself changed his mind.
Changed him mentally.
Not even just, not like, and I'm not trying to talk like, because a lot of people hear these motivational speakers or us doing what we do, and we think that I'm trying to, I don't know, like I'm trying to make everything sound better or make everything sound good and whitewash everything.
Hey.
No, literally,
boy.
2 straight years he was going to a doctor to get some surgeries or some different process of whatever they were trying to do to make his arm work correctly. And no results. Every single day he went to these people. Every single day he kept going back to the doctor, His family was telling him leave it alone. He kept doing it. But the way that it changed him, and this is why I say I'm not just trying to whitewash things, I'm not just trying to make it sound good. The way that it changed him is he said that it made him realize that it taught him how to strive for something and not get a result immediately.
Man, and him going constantly to that doctor, he was on green light.
He was on green light, right?
Wow.
Exactly. But it changed him mentally because it made him. He said this was his words. He said it made him a beast.
Oof.
It made him a monster. It made him be able to grind on a level that other people can't grind because other people want to see that immediate gratification.
Man.
And he's like, no, I can go and I can do the same thing that they doing, and over time I'll get way better results than they do because they gonna give up.
Never underestimate your losses.
Exactly.
Never underestimate them and just pay them no attention because the losses
might be your biggest gain.
Woo! Come on, bro.
It might be your biggest gain.
Come on, bro.
It's a blessing in disguise. It could be a blessing in disguise. It all depends on your perspective and how you look at it.
That's good, man.
You know what I mean? Okay, yes, I don't have a left arm, but I still got a right arm.
And it's not just cliche. People don't pay. They say pain makes you stronger. You know, it's what you go through. It's allowing the pain to work in you to produce something excellent in you so that you can be productive and be stronger.
Oh, you said allowing the pain. I like that.
You have to allow it because some people just like I'm hurt and then they just on red light.
Oh,
they just on red light.
Yeah.
You have to yield to the pain.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying, bro? We in the gym, right?
Come on.
When you lifting, okay.
Hey, I'm telling you, I feel like working out. Let's go.
When you lifting, you tell yourself like, man, I can get this. You know what I'm saying? And you lifting it, but you trying to get that last one. So mentally, you're getting stronger,
and you want the pain,
and you want the pain because you understand that like mentally, it all starts mentally. Mentally, you're getting stronger, and you can tell your muscle literally what to do, even if it don't want to pay attention to you,
bro. And and then even physically,
bro.
You want the pain because you know the pain literally is gonna give you gains.
It's making you better. It's giving you more strength. It's giving you muscle. Come on,
exactly.
bro.
And at the time, it hurts.
Yeah,
it's killer. You feel me? But your
mind is there mentally knowing.
Your mind is switching over to a different type of way of functioning. It's like, no, I need that.
I like that.
No, I want that. You see what I'm saying? And then even if it hurts, even if something happens and I get injured because of it, okay, I was pushing myself to the limit.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just changes you, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, when you think about that, man, because it tells you something about, you know, how we process certain things. You never process your loss as just a loss. You know, like when you're in the gym lifting weights, you don't process that pain as a loss. You tell yourself like, you know what I'm saying, this is gonna actually work out for me. This is gonna make me actually that much better. But it's like your mental, like you said, Inky Johnson, his mental strength is what kept him pushing and going back to the doctor.
Facts.
Oh my goodness, listen, he could have been injured in his leg, but mentally he was there telling himself, I'm showing up. You know what I'm saying? So mentally, you're telling yourself like, this is where I'm at. This is what I need. Let me say this. This is what I need to do, and I am going to do everything within me to go through and press and follow through with it. Now, listen, like Stace said, this is big. This is getting a little bit into tomorrow night, but
okay.
But the big thing is that understanding that, you know what, your pain is never going to push you to want to do it. You have to push yourself past the pain. You got to push yourself past the pain. You have to.
Exactly.
Because when you push yourself past the pain, what you're doing is mentally, you know what I'm saying, you're getting stronger.
That's what I was about to say. And then actually, it's a mental decision,
man,
to get you to push yourself past the pain. Because working out in general is mental. Most of it is mental. You see what I'm saying? When you knocking out them sets, you can do more reps than you've been doing.
You can.
You see what I'm saying? But mentally, you told yourself, I'm tired and I'm straight. It ain't like you got to the point, you got to that 12th rep, and it's like, I can't get it up. No, you got it up, and you got it up fairly easily. But you just was kind of uncomfortable, so you stopped.
And the mind is so strong that even if it tells you, you know what I'm saying, you don't have what it takes, if you listen to it, it's
you don't
gonna
got
happen.
What it takes. You don't
but
got
you
what
know
it takes.
What? You have to tell yourself. You have to tell, like, I'm in control of this mind.
You gotta train
your
mind.
You know, CT Flesher. You know CT Flesher, right? This dude lift weights. He talking about, he got this he got this video where he's talking and he says, he was like, you know what? I own you. You belong to me. You know what, bro? He goes in. He's like, you know what? You don't tell me what to do. I'ma lift weights until I die. I'm like, well, this dude is
different.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, he different. He different. You talk about green light,
like, bro.
He
tells his flesh. He says, I own own you.
But that's facts.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's big facts, though.
Hey,
You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to, you have to make the mental switch before you can make the physical switch.
You got to, man.
You have to. That's where it all starts, man.
If you ain't telling yourself that you can do it, you know, that's the first step. You know what I'm saying? As we conclude,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We actually, when we gave so many good practical tips and practical advice.
Oh, bro.
But the dope thing is that earthly wisdom, you know what I'm saying, will destroy you mentally with the spiritual wisdom that God has given to you. If you tell yourself that you can't do something, and if you tell yourself that you can't, you know, this is not going to work out, when you call to it and when you can do it, you know what I'm saying, then that means that, you know what I'm saying, anything spiritual or anything that God gives, it won't be productive, which is why I understand now why pain is so necessary for every individual to go through. But processing mentally, thinking about it in your mind and telling yourself that, listen, this pain is making me better, so I'm going to allow it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to fight for this last rep, because this ultimately, I'm going to do this extra mile because I'm going to burn extra 100 calories, and then I can go enjoy, you know what I'm saying, this dinner tonight or whatever it might be. Yeah. You know, so my final say would be, you know what I'm saying, understanding that, you know what I'm saying, it's important to yield to you know what I'm saying, to some type of authority in your life. Get you a Jordan in your life, you know what I'm saying, that you can draw strength from. That way, when it's time, you know, for you to go on green light, you know what I'm saying, not only are you going to be gifted with your talents, but you're also going to have the wisdom from those who counseled you. You know what I'm saying?
And I think my final point would be, just don't forfeit the knowledge that you already have. You already have knowledge of how to navigate through whatever it is that you're going through. A lot of times you're just not applying it for it to become wisdom. You already got the knowledge. Just apply it. Just apply that knowledge that you have. Don't forfeit all the things you've already experienced. Let that actually be the catalyst to give you the knowledge that you need to go forward. Wow. You feel me? And then when you have that knowledge, now you can navigate. Now we need to be in the green light mode more than we are at the red light. You see what I'm saying? 99% of your time driving, or 95% of your time driving, if you're on the streets, is on a green light. You're not spending 50-50, stopped at this red light, and then I'm going there, and then I'm stopped at this red light. For 50% of the time, it's normally mostly green. So I would say it has to be the same in our lives. Like, we have to be able to navigate through life with the same type of way that you would on the streets.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So just take that knowledge that you have and turn it into wisdom, meaning use that knowledge, apply that knowledge in the way that you should, and then you'll get a way better outcome than you've been, you know, receiving, no matter what, form of life that you're living right now, no matter what your situation is.
Man, don't be afraid of pain. You know what I'm saying? Pain should fear you. Because what's gonna come from this experience that, you know, it's trying to tell you that it's time for you to be defeated. Your day is up. Your hour is done. You know what I'm saying? That pain don't want you to know that your victory is in allowing that to work in you. And then you telling yourself that despite what it's telling me, I'm going to get stronger from this. You know, I'm going to grow from this. You know what I mean?
Okay. I see where you're going from that. Yeah. So instead of being afraid of your pain, realize that your blessing, your growth is in the pain. Wow. The pain is trying to get you to chill out. Whoa. Go that way. But the lie that it's telling you is that it's only pain. Yeah, it's not only pain. It's actually a blessing in disguise. Ooh. It's presenting itself as either an obstacle or an opportunity. It's about how you see it.
It's how you see it.
So if you perceive it as an opportunity, you can lean into it and receive the blessing. Ooh. And that's what I do every day when I get up and work out, bro. I lean into my pain as much as I can.
And this is the thing as we conclude. When you tell yourself that there is no pain when you're fighting for something, you don't want to lie to yourself. Embrace the pain.
Yes, sir.
You know, embrace it. You know what I'm saying? In fact, invite it.
Oh,
invite it.
Oh,
invite it.
Go to your pain.
Hey, I'm having a house party. Pain, you're welcome. You're welcome. hey, I'm having it. Hey, I'm sending out invitations to pain.
Your wife gonna be like, you better resend that.
hey, you know what I'm saying? Praise God. Dude. But only the pain that God allows.
There you go. Only
his
right.
pain. I'm not gonna get in some other pain that's like crazy. Like, you know, I'll be out there like, like, and I just purposely just go run in front of a car. Now I ain't gonna invite that.
God gonna turn them into the new Joe.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
He could be like, guys, see, listen here. It was just a podcast, God. It was just a podcast.
Or somebody be like Daniel. They'll say, you know what? Daniel was in the Lions Den. Let me go jump in the Lions Den and see if God's gonna spare me. Don't test God, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, that's funny.
Oh man,
bro, this was rich.
Hey, praise God on that one. Yeah,
you feel
man.
me? This was rich.
This one was good.
Let's get it.
Shoot. All right, y'all, man. Well, listen, we're gonna get with it. Oh, before we conclude, if you guys want to check out justjesusclothing.com,
yes, sir.
You know, go there and go pick up some Just Jesus apparel, man. You know what I'm saying? Buy a shirt, a hoodie, a hat, something or anything like that, man. It most definitely will help contribute into the ministry which God is calling me to.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And Stacey, anything in Royal Temple?
I mean, there you go. Just go check out Royal Temple on the Facebook page. I don't know if we got a link underneath this or anything like that, but go check out Royal Temple Nutrition on the Facebook. Same thing with YouTube. The website is, about to be up and going. It's already up and going, but it's about to be,
it's in the maintenance
optimized.
mode.
Yeah. It's in maintenance mode, but it's about to be optimized, and I'm really, really working on some good things. We'll have some supplements coming really, really soon, testing out some things, coming up with the formula. So super excited about that. I'm actually receiving some samples, I believe, this week.
Oh, that's
from the manufacturer.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have some good things coming. Some protein powder, and then we're also gonna have what I'm excited about because I really want to try it is the pre-workout.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll have samples. I want to be able to share that with some people and say, hey man, let me know what you think.
Okay.
Yeah. You feel me? So I'll definitely be giving you one when you get back into the gym.
I'm ready to get back in there, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready, man.
So yeah, that's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? Just be active. If you are a part of the kingdom, if you're not a part of the kingdom, it does not matter. We are here just so that we can inspire people to be more active. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be the bodybuilder and like that. I'm really not. You feel me? I'm not trying to be the workout guru or nothing like that. I'm just trying to give some inspiration for people to be more healthy and just achieve what they want to achieve. And you can't do that weighing 600 pounds.
Yeah.
And you see what I'm saying? You really can't go as far as you want to go. So I'm just here to be that bridge.
And that's so good, because it ties into physically and also spiritually. Because sometimes, if you just sit on red light for so long, you can be 600 pounds. You can be obese and spiritually, without getting up moving and, making some things happen. So, that's big, bro.
That's it.
Yeah, well, all right, y'all, man. Well, man, we'll talk with y'all, man, on the next podcast next week, y'all.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
All right.